Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Procreate Together. I have a better setup here. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. I really like the case I have with this. It has a little place for my stand here. It has an area for a stand and it rotates. Oh, what the heck? Anyways, I was listening to some music. How do I get out of this now? Anyways, I don't know what it is. The headset kind of works weird with the iPad. Anyways, let's close that, shall we? Let's close Amazon. Jeez. Okay, let's get back to here. All right. So I like using the this case I bought for it. It also rotates. It also is a handle. Is it playing again? God. Oh, what is going on here? How do I deselect a song off this? That's not what I really want. Anyways, technology. For some reason the headphone jack kind of works weird with the whole thing. Anyways, it has a little handle back here so I can hold it in my hand. It has a little hand sleeve. Anyways, let me stop messing around with that. I'll have a link to all the stuff here if you're interested. Just to let you know. Anyways, let's see what do we got here today. What am I working on? Well, let me see. Now these four, this, oh God, this here, and this here, and this here. They're not mine. They came with the app. I did make another stack called Thumbnail, and I'm just making some thumbnails here. Let me see, is there a way we can view them? Well, maybe not. So I'm starting to use Procreate in my thumbnails that I'm using for these different videos that I do. I ride a bike, I kayak. I try to do 3D videos as well, and now I'm making drawing videos. I may start making singing videos here, just to show you how bad I am. Anyways, let's go into this here, and I just want to share what I've been doing so far. What have I been doing so far here? And this is what I've been working on so far right here, and slowly but surely working my way into getting it done. Man, this is a long process. I guess technically you could say what I'm doing is photorealism. I guess it's that kind of genre, which I don't mind. I mean, I kind of like it because it almost enhances. I wouldn't say enhances, but it's a different look, and mainly because when you zoom into a photograph, there are like literally millions of pixels with varying different colors. When you zoom in to a digital art that kind of has been drawn, uh, you kind of you get limited with the amount of pixels that you can actually see. So the pixels start to not be a wide range of colors, and you know what I think happens as there's less pixels or less range of colors within a drawing here, or digital artwork, whatever you want to call it, your eyes has to pick up the rest of it. I mean, literally, your eye has to imagine what's there. So it's more of a visual sensation, a visual, I guess, exercise for me, a pleasure in visual looking. I don't know, it's not an exercise, but I'm more visual in nature. You know, some people are more musical, you know, with sound. You know, how you process the world is, you have to understand, like, how you process information, because basically all we are is nothing more than processors. We're basically floating brains in a lot of ways. Our brains are processors, our eyes are the lens to the world, and that image gets processed in the brain. And so when you realize that, you know, you process information, that when you realize that you're nothing but a processor, and the things you process is sight, sound, touch, and gastrointestinal, which is the tongue, which is, I guess, kind of a touch. Sight, sound, touch, and hearing. I think there's a fifth one. There might be a fifth one called, well, I think there's one called digital. I guess that's internal, but I don't know if that's a really sense. But physical senses, you know, those are the things. And you process that information. But ironically, all that gets processed in the brain, and then that's where everything happens. You're hearing things from your brain. So, and my point is, when you look at this, because there's a lack of pixel color range, your brain will fill in the rest. Your brain will actually fill it in, and you'll see something that probably isn't really on the original photo, and it's something that your mind creates, and it's different for everybody. So that's what I like about drawing from photo, or somewhat photorealism. I guess that's what I kind of quote-unquote do. So that's what I've been working on. This is how far I've gotten. So just want to share that with you there. Let me see if I can blow it up to the point where, let's blow it up to the page. There we go. So you can kind of see, and you know, if you really look at it, there's really nothing there. It's just pixels, you know, blobs of pixels. That's all it is, blobs and blobs of pixels. I use mostly airbrush. Sometimes I'll use ink, but you're just tricking your mind into seeing something that's really not there, you know. But anyways, that's what I've been working on, and I have another one. I have another picture. Let me see what I've been working on here. Do I have another picture? I do. That's not it. Where is that? Oh, here's a series of other pictures. My oldest planted a seed. I forgot, Cosmos. I guess this is called Cosmos. So I was like, wow, this is really nice. I actually like it. And so with this iPad Air, I just took a picture, and this is kind of what I got. I took several. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I was thinking it's one of these moving live photos. If I touch it, it does that. That's why you see it kind of moving when I move it around. I'm thinking this one. This one, it looks the best. I like the vertical format. I like the vertical format of it. The boards. I'm actually looking down, so it's kind of interesting to see the pot, the flower pot, kind of just hang there. You know, and that's a little water thing because they forget to water it, so they bought this thing that you put in there, and I kind of like it. I wish it was. I wish it was this one, but because I got the nail holes kind of lined up top and bottom, but the boards aren't. The boards kind of are slanted, and then this I don't know, string here is in the way. I don't know. I don't really like that. You know. Anyways. Man, I really like the nails in this thing. I'm torn apart. What should I do? I don't know. Maybe you'll never know. You'll all probably never know. Maybe I'll crop it just a little. Maybe I'll crop it. Maybe that's the answer. I'll crop it, kind of rotate it just enough. Maybe this one. I'll just rotate it, crop it a little. The thing about taking pictures with your tablet or phone is that you don't really get a nice work within the frame of of the tablet. You don't really know. I guess it'd be better if I really zoomed out and left myself some room for cropping. Maybe I should do that. Taking photos with your digital camera or your tablet or whatever is different than actually taking photos with the viewfinder and everything. So this is maybe my next project. I really like it. It's nice. I really like this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So this may be another thing I work on. So I got 256 gigs of memory, and that's why I bought the iPad Air, and it was cheaper than the iPad Pro, even the 2018 model iPad Pro. Plus it has a headphone jack, which I can plug in with a headphone jack and mic, and that's what you're listening to. So that's what I really wanted. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share with you on my update on Let's Procreate Together. This is what I've been doing. I also been doing a lot of fun things with my Insta360 ONE. This is what I'm also recording. This is what you're looking at right now. Anyways, I'm using the Insta360 ONE to basically do over capture. This is my nadir. This is the symbol you're going to see at the bottom when my 360 or whatever I'm doing, so you don't see the camera rig and everything. So I'll be going on vacation here soon. I'll be going to, where am I going? I'm going to California. I'll be going to Los Angeles and then up to Seattle. What is it? Chuli Glass Art Museum next to the Seattle Tower. I think it's the Seattle Tower. I forgot what it's called, but the tower. I think it's called Seattle Tower. I'm not sure. I've been there before. Really liked it. My oldest liked it so much. She liked the glass work. She has a fetish for glass. I don't know why, but anyways, we'll go back there again. Except I'll be going with my mom and my wife. They've never been there. My youngest and oldest have been there. I've been there, but I really enjoy Seattle. Seattle is very similar to like San Francisco, except it's not San Francisco, of course. I think in some ways Seattle is it's more. I like Seattle better than San Francisco. Don't know what it is. The vibe seems to be a little different there. Maybe a little more calm. Not so many panhandlers and crackheads and fiends, weed smoking fiends. Although smoking weed in Seattle is legal, but it just seems a different type of vibe than San Francisco, or even Oakland, kind of that Bay Area. Just a different vibe. Not so. I don't know. I would say it's. San Francisco seems kind of like a harsh place. Not as harsh as New York. If I had to rate my opinions, New York would be like on the bottom. New York City would be on the bottom. San Francisco, I mean, places that I've been, major metropolitan cities, and then Seattle would be higher above both of them. I've been to Miami. Miami's kind of nice too. But anyways, I'm pretty much this is pretty much my status here as far as what I've done with my digital artwork. Mostly I'm using a lot of it for thumbnails now, so I'm kind of utilizing more and more of it. Anyways, let's see how much time have I used up here. Oh, that's too much time. It's time for me to go. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, subscribe, and catch you all next time. Bye.